Hey there, so we're looking at Piano Method Level 2A, page 16 at evening. And this piece is all about these small stretches, right? Stretches and contractions, actually stretching and contracting your hand. So they talk about that at the top. You can try out any of these little exercises up here. It just uses it everywhere. So like from C to E, that's a third, but then you want your thumb and your second finger. So you have to stretch there, and then you have to stretch here, sort of a little bit of crawling around. So like this, you're starting with a C, right? So regular C positions like this, but they have you playing then the E, the F, and then the D this way, right? So you keep having to kind of stretch, move around, just small shifts, but kind of constant. You do have some B flats. Watch for those. Those will pop up like here. You're going to flat that. They won't tell you any other times. You just kind of have to keep that in the back of your mind. It'll sound funny if you don't flat. This is a contraction, right? You have a pinky on an A and a thumb on a G. And that'll feel like this. You're going A to G and then stretching after that. So lots of places where your hand has to get smaller as well. In here, the second line, you have some double notes. We've done those before, right? So it's a third, this is a fifth. Not too complicated, and there's a flat again. So just watch for that. Third line, one more complication. It says to play the right hand an octave higher is what they imply to the end. So instead of regular C, you're going to be up an octave, right? All the way to the end. So when you start off, you're here on middle C. In the third line, you're coming up to the next C. All right, so let's just do right hand. Take it from the top. Counting is pretty simple. It's just getting all those little stretches. Okay, so 1, 2, ready, go. Flat. Second line, 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 2. Slowing down a little bit. Right, and third line, up an octave. Last line. And slowing down. All right, hopefully that works out. So back to what the left hand does. So you're basically in F position, a little stretching here and there, also in the left, not as much as the right. But you also have lots of double notes where the bottom note is long. So they want you to hold that pinky, that F, for the whole time, right? That's a whole note. And the notes above are half notes, so you're going to switch those off, but still hang on to the pinky. So what that looks like, you have an F and A, right? And that F stays down, you're switching to the B flat, right? But the F doesn't move, right? Until the next measure, then you pick it up and play again. Same thing like when you're doing this, you're playing the F, hold that, right? That means nothing's happening on top of the F, but the F is holding on the third beat. You add this one, and then keep tying into this line. You're going to play these upper notes, but that F is still held, right? So lots of pinky holds. And there's pedal, right? Lots and lots of pedal. And when we've talked about pedal, for the most part, up on the first beat, down on the next beat, right? So you go up, down, up, right? All these little caret marks are places you're picking up the pedal. And you just put it down afterwards, right? So just think about where you're picking it up. Most of the time you're holding it, holding your foot down. All right, so let's do just the left hand and the foot. I'm going to hold this so you can hopefully see both my hand and my foot. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, up, down, up, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and hold. Right, no pedal. Pedal, up, down, the flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. holding onto that. You can hold it with your foot. Your hand doesn't even have to hold. All right, so both hands together from the top and the foot, right? 3 limbs. Trying to coordinate all those body parts together with the foot. Actually, let me turn this a little so maybe you can see my foot. All right. So the hands are really close, right? You're going to start off with actually your thumbs are sharing pretty much, but the right hand will shift away. And then again, you're doing the octave up, so you're really going to shift there. Actually, I'll move this over so you can see more of the right hand moving. Okay. From the top, 1, 2, ready, go. Third line. Last line. All right, yeah, very pretty piece. Hopefully that works out. Oh yeah, I should mention, we've seen this before, but just to make sure it makes sense, that little eyebrow looking thing is a fermata, F-E-R-M-A-T-A. It just means to hold that last note longer in both hands. Should be 4 beats, it can be 5 beats or 6, just kind of let it fade away. So just hang on to it. All right, let me know if you have questions.